Okay, our next speaker is Stephen Hagerhorst. I'm surprised I'm not speaking because frequently we speak at the same time. So Stephen Hagerhorst has been a program manager for 18 years and currently works for Testing Solutions. Today he will be speaking about the college class that changed my life. Doesn't that sound intriguing? Welcome, Stephen.
This is my icebreaker for Pathways, so it's 4 to 6 minutes.
Sorry.
The college class that changed my life. The second semester at BYU, I took Fitness for Life. Some of my fellow college students called it Fitness for Death. The first day of class, the professor went over the requirements for the class. One of the requirements was that you had to develop your own exercise routine. It had to be 3 times a week, an hour each time. How many of you have put together an exercise routine and then failed at following through with that exercise routine? That was me. I could not find an exercise routine that I could keep doing. I would do really good the first month. Second month was okay. Third month, hardly at all. Fourth month, forgot all about it. So I went home that night. I lived with my sister and brother-in-law. I said, I need your help. I've got this class that I got to develop an exercise routine for. Told them the requirements. I said, do you have any suggestions? My brother-in-law said, yes. I have a road bike that you can use. If you want to try it out, you're welcome to it. The next day, I go out and ride the road bike. I'm hooked. BYU, back then, west of the campus, west of the football stadium, in the parking lot, would host a criterium. A criterium is a circular race that you race around, and then the clock will hit a certain point, and you have 5 minutes just to go all out. And the person that's in first at the end of the 5 minutes is the winner. After one of those races, I noticed a guy that was in my neighborhood. I walked up to him and said, hey, I need someone to train with. Can I train with you? He said, you know what? I only ride road bikes for training for my mountain bike racing. But you're welcome to come with me mountain biking. I don't have a mountain bike. He says, well, I've got 2. So I started mountain biking. That was 28 plus years ago. I continued to mountain bike, road bike, and snow bike. Pretty much anything with 2 wheels, I'll ride it. This past year, some of my major rides, first one was the Tour de Mona. Tour de Mona start in American Fork. I'm not going to take you on the whole path because that would take a long time. You go through Mona, go back through Goshen Canyon, and back to American Fork. 122 miles. Do that with a group of friends. Second race was a gravel race. My first experience doing gravel racing. So gravel racing is basically you have a bike that's a hybrid between a mountain bike and a road bike. And you're racing on gravel roads through the mountains. This race was in Alpine, Wyoming. It was a 75-mile race. First experience, had a blast. Did it with a couple friends. Then in June, went with my family to Wilson, Wyoming, just right next to Jackson Hole, and we did some mountain biking. Did that with my son and my son-in-law. One of the rides we did there was called Jimmy's Mom. You know where I'm going with that, right? I can say I rode Jimmy's mom. Sorry. Sorry. There's my first down. The next ride was Cache Valley. This is a ride that I've been doing for 8 years straight. And it started with a neighbor who was a cyclist that was from Logan. that lived in my neighborhood. Well, I already said he's in my neighborhood, but he moved to Logan after he got us into this habit. We've been doing it for 8 years straight. One of the times when I was doing the Cache Valley Century, we had a hailstorm of all hailstorms. Probably the most painful ride I've ever been in. Not painful like I'm tired or anything, but we were out in the middle of nowhere and there was nowhere to go. Hailstones just beating us. We had hailstones we had welts from the hailstones for two weeks. So why has cycling changed my life? I don't feel like it's exercise. And because I don't feel like it's exercise, I go out and do it routinely. I have a really low resting heart rate. I have low blood pressure. I eat healthier because of cycling. I sleep better because of cycling. I've developed a network of friends through cycling. It's something I can do with all my family. I could do it with my kids. I can hopefully do it with my grandkids if I can talk them into it. And through cycling, I've developed a network of friends. Cycling has literally changed my life. It has benefits that I don't know if I've even realized at this day, and I hopefully will realize it into the future. I would challenge each of you to find something that you can enjoy exercise-wise so that you can live a healthier life, something that doesn't feel like it's routine, something that you're passionate about, because I promise you it will change your life. Adam Toastmaster.